Love that. Last week, Brian said this retired rugby player could probably make the Irish gymnastics team, so he's going to be bending over backwards to keep the judges on side tonight. Dancing the American Smooth, it's Shane Byrne and Karen Byrne.
Here we are. For one night only, we'll be dancing live to the RTE Concert Orchestra. I used to play drums, but not the kind of drumming that you would see an orchestra play.
As in just bashing the drums?
Bashing. Glad when we got in there and we heard it was a song that I recognised and a Frank Sinatra classic.
Look Be a Lady, I think, is a perfect song. An American Smooth to a live orchestra is going to be special.
I think Coach Karen's favourite part was definitely having more people to order around than just me.
I know you're having loads of fun over there and you'd rather be here for the day, but unfortunately, we need to learn this American Smooth.
Right.
Will I bring this magic pencil? Might help us.
Really looking forward to this Sunday. It's going to be special, and Karen's never danced to the orchestra before. So, really excited for her for this. Doing the American Smooth is nice. Karen's advice is when I have her lifted is to run like the clappers. So, I'm trying to get my footwork right while running for like the clappers.
Hey, yes. Look at you adding a little click of the feet. Go on. I'm feeling very excited for Sunday. I'm really hoping he just steps up that performance.
Brian said at the weekend now he's assessing me as a proper dancer. Okay, I'll take that challenge. Whether it's lifts or steps, I want to show that I can do both right.
Dancing the American Smooth, Shane Byrne and Karen Byrne.
Love be a lady tonight. Love be a lady tonight. Love if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Please be a lady with me. Not let a gentleman see just how nice of a dame you can be. I've seen the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Love be a lady. Love be a lady. Love be a lady tonight.
Shane and Karen. Excellent. Oh, you should be very proud of yourself. That was a moment. Did you love doing that?
That was fantastic. Listen, dancing around in front of the country is mad enough, but doing it in front of this live orchestra is fantastic.
Thank you again.
Amazing. We're going to go to our judges. Catch your breath there for a second. We'll go to you, Brian.
Well, generally speaking, Shane, you've made an excellent transition, as I said, from being a rugby player into being a dancer, because that's what you are. That's what you did it tonight. I don't necessarily think that, you know, this was your best week that you've ever had so far. It might have been just a little bit of a step too far in terms of your natural skill set. We're looking for more length, a little bit more softness. The lifts were amazing. I'm sure we'll come on to that. But one thing I will compliment you on in all of your ballroom dances is for a guy that's as big and strong and powerful as you, your shoulder line, your top line is immaculate all the time.
Yeah,
really compliment you on that.
Thank you.
It's a challenge. Every week, a different style, a new character to the dance. And, you know, this was pretty good. Maybe more suited to the high energy, different type of feel to them. Come back next week. Give us that fun. Give us that attack that you can do so well. Throw in a couple of mullet wheels and we'll all be happy.
Okay, Lorraine.
Well, Shane, I'm very, very impressed with your lifts tonight. It's not one, it's not two. I saw 3 lifts. And it's the last lift I want to comment on, because that's difficult, having Karen on the hip and continuing to turn down that floor. And I thought that was very, very impressive. To balance this American smooth, it's all about getting the foxtrot in. And as Brian said, you have an immaculate frame. You always have that very good connection to Karen. Now, what I would love to ask you to do for me, please, is articulation in the feet. We want to get a little bit more power, a little bit more flight. Moments we got a little bit skippy, and what we really want now to show everyone is a little bit more oomph across the floor.
You'll get it.
Oh, he can do that.
Thank you, Shane.
This is all going really well.
It is.
Really well so far. We'll go to you, Arthur.
Shane, first I want to say what a gentleman tonight. Your posture was so beautiful. But I do not agree with Brian. I think American Smooth really suits you. The way you carried yourself throughout the whole number was so beautiful. And I have to say, your partnership, your dance partnership is amazing. I feel like you've been dancing together for years and years. And also, respect. I love you for that. Every Sunday you come out there, never complaints, never excuses. That's exactly what the show is all about. So thank you, Shane.
Thank you, Shane. And we have to say, how gorgeous is Karen tonight on the floor? Stunning!
Everybody in pink.
And they're all in pink. Shane and Karen, everyone, well done. Well done.
Beautiful. I'll get that hair out of the face. Lovely, Shane. Arthur said it. American Smooth really suits you. Did you feel like a smooth operator out there tonight?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I have to say, everybody here has been talking about the orchestra, the live music. It just makes it special. You're absolutely immersed in it. It's fantastic.
Lorraine and Brian both mentioned your immaculate frame and top line. Have you been working on that from the get-go, or is it just a natural thing that comes to you?
Yeah, Karen has been working very, very hard with me on that, and it's just something that you got to get right. At least I'm ticking one box.
I'm absolutely delighted they commented on it, because we did work so hard since we've met on this frame. So thank you, judges.
Karen, 6 series into the show, this is your first orchestra night. How has that happened?
How did that happen?
What's the story with that?
I don't know. I have to say, again, a big thank you to them, because it was absolutely magical. And Shane danced around the floor like a complete and utter showman, so I'm so proud of you.
Glad she said showman, yeah.
Brilliant. Karen, were you very comfortable there conducting the orchestra? Did you enjoy that?
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, yes, she
I think I
was.
could get into that as a part-time job.
Bossing loads of people around, yeah.
Playing the drums.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to.
Bit of crack.
He said he's a drummer, he's definitely not.
How would you manage a dance-off, do you think? Surely nerves of steel from your previous profession.
Well, obviously you don't want it to happen, but if it happens, it happens. You just get on with it.
Yeah.
He's as laid back as they come.
Yeah, like, you know, but it's not going to happen, is it?
Oh, well.
Go on!
Yeah. He's manifesting. He's manifesting. The scores are in.
The judges have their scores. Brian Redman.
7.
Lorraine Barry.
7.
Arthur Duran-Lian.
Oh, beautiful 8.
That is a total of 22, but remember, your votes at home can also keep Shane and Karen dancing next week. We'll be opening the voting lines later in the show, and then you can vote by calling 1513 71 71 09 or text Shane to 53125. Shane and Karen, everyone!
Love that. We have another break to take now, but when we come back, our Glee star is bringing the big guns and roses to orchestra night. Ooh.